Hello children, Sai Ram. Welcome to online computer class. Children, today we are going to learn our last chapter. Chapter number 8, that is algorithm and flowchart. This is the last chapter of your syllabus. Okay, so let's start what is algorithm and what is flowchart. Okay. Children, in this chapter, we are going to learn about exactly what is algorithm, then flowchart. After that, simple problems of flowchart. Okay, so let's start. Children, just look at this picture. This picture is about daily routine. What? Daily routine. What all are you doing to morning to evening? Means first you wake up in the morning, right? Then brush your teeth. Then take a bath and get ready. Then eat your breakfast. Then go to the school. Attend the class in the school, right? After that, play games. Do homework. Then eat dinner. And last, go to the bed. Okay. So, what are these? These are the step-by-step routine which we do in a day-to-day in our life. Understand? Likewise, similarly, the algorithm is also the same. Okay. So, let's see in the detail what is algorithm. Okay, children? Okay. Let's start with an algorithm. What is an algorithm? So, children, algorithm is a set of sequential steps, means step-by-step procedure to solve any logical or a mathematical problem. Algorithm is always written in a simple language, means we don't want to use any different language to write a algorithm. We only write in a very simple language and precise manner, so that everyone can understand the steps. Okay. So here here we are going to discuss an example to process of preparing a tea with the help of algorithm. Now here we are going to see how to prepare a tea step by step, okay, with the help of algorithm. So children, for that we have to prepare a tea in a algorithm form. First, step number 1, take a pan, right? Then a water, sugar, tea leaves and milk. For preparing tea, you have to require all these things, right? Then step number 2, put pan on the gas burner and pour water in it. Okay? Then step number 3, switch on the gas. Okay? After that, step number 4, put some tea leaves when water boils. Okay? Then step number 5, put some sugar and add milk also. Then step number 6, after processing, take off the pan and turn off the gas. Here your tea is ready now. Now step number 7, serve it is in a cup and serve the hot tea. Okay. And step number 8 is your cup of tea is ready. So children, this is the step by step procedure to prepare a tea This procedure we called a algorithm. Understand, children? What is algorithm? Okay, children, now we are going to understand what is flow chart. Okay, children, a flow chart is a pictorial representation of steps or an algorithm used for solving a particular problems. Means, first you write an algorithm. In that algorithm, we have to use in a flow chart. Flow chart is a pictorial representation. Means we have to draw and present the chart. Okay. So, children, to create a flow chart, different boxes are used which are connected to each other with the help of flow line. For that, children, first here we have to discuss what is the symbol and symbol name to draw a particular flow chart. Okay, means if you want to draw a flow chart, if you want to draw a flow chart, for that you have to know what is the exact box and that functions. Okay, so let's start with first symbol. That is, this is called oval shape kind of symbol, and the name of this symbol is start and stop box. Okay, now what is the use of this symbol? It is used in the beginning and ending of a flow chart. Means when you draw flow chart, in that time this is the first box that you have to use for start, and this is the last box also for stop the flow chart. Okay, then the second one is parallelogram. This box name symbol name is input and output box. This box is used for input and output box. It is used for accepting input or giving output of the program. Okay, means here first we give the input, and with this same box we give the output also. Okay, then the third one is rectangular box. This box symbol name is processing box. Why we use this box? It is used for writing the procedure, instruction, and doing calculation. Means in this box we are writing a procedure. When we in our algorithm, now that procedure we have to write in this box. This box is writing a procedure, instruction, and doing a calculation. Okay, then fourth one is diamond shape. This diamond shapes box symbol name is decision and condition box. This box we called decision and condition box. It is used for checking or applying any condition in the program. Means if you want to check any condition, means like if is greater than this, or we can check true or false. In that way, in that time we can use this decision box or a condition box. Okay, then this arrow we called a flow lines. Now what is the use of this flow lines? Flow lines show the direction in which the program is moving. These arrows are used to connect the various geometrical symbols in a flow chart. Means this flow lines is connected, this flow lines is giving the direction to the program. Okay, means where is our program is going. So this is the this arrow means this flow line is used for checking the giving the direction to our symbols in a flow chart. Okay, now Now last one is this is called circle, and in a flow chart we called connector. Okay, these are used to connect one part of flow chart to another. It is a connector, means these are used to connect one part of flow chart to another. So children, these are the different boxes and their functions. Okay, understand? Okay children, now we are going to understand flow chart with an example. Means first we already write the algorithm to prepare a tea. Now we are going to draw a flow chart for preparing a tree. For that, first you have to take a oval shape, then write a start. After that, take a flow line, then draw a parallelogram and write here, take a pan, water, sugar, tea, leaves and milk. Okay, again you have to take a flow line, draw a flow line, then take a rectangular shape box and write put pan on the gas burner and pour water in it. Means first we start, then input box. In input box what we write? Take a pan, water, sugar, tea, leaves and milk. This is the input. Now this input goes in a processing box. In processing box, what is the process? Put a pan on the gas burner and pour the water in it. Again take a flow line, draw a flow line, then again take a rectangular box. This is called, again also we call processing box. Then what is the procedure? Next procedure, switch on the gas. We have to switch on the gas. After this, again next procedure is what? Put some tea leaves when water boil. See, first put pan on the gas burner and pour the water in it. After that you switch on the gas. Okay, then after that steps, put some tea leaves when water boils. Okay, again draw a flow line, then again draw a rectangular box, means processing box, and write put some sugar and add milk. When tea is boiled, after that you have to add some sugar and milk. Okay, after that, after processing, take off the pan and turn off the gas. After all this is processing over now, then take off the pan and turn off the gas. Here your tea is ready to serve. So serve it is in a cup and serve the hot tea. So this box, again, why we use this box? Because here our output is done. For that we use parallelogram, right? Then last we have to stop the flow chart. For that again you have to use this oval shape and write a stop. So this is the flow chart to preparing a tree. Understand children? Like this you can do any kind of flow chart, draw any kind of flow chart. Understand children? Okay children, now you understand what is algorithm and what is flowchart. Now children, simple problems of algorithm and flowchart. Now we are going to do a simple problem of algorithm and flowchart. Here we are going to do calculate the sum, difference and product of the two number. For this, first we have to going to write the algorithm and then we are going to do the flowchart of this algorithm. Okay, so let's start children. So here we have to calculate the sum, difference and product of two number. In algorithm, step number you have to read two numbers A and B. Why? Because we want to calculate the sum. Then step number 2, find the sum A plus B. Right? This is the step number 2. And what is the step number 3? Display the sum. Means A plus B. What is the result? That will be step number 3. Sum. After that we have to find the difference. Step number 4. Find the difference. What is the difference? A minus B. Then step number 5. Display a difference. Okay. Then step number 6. Find the product of A and B. Means A multiplied by B. Then we have to display the product. Okay. Here these are the procedure. Okay. And the last one is a stop the procedure. So this is the algorithm. Now this algorithm we have to do in a this algorithm we have to do in a way of flowchart. Okay. So how can we do that? Just let's see. Okay. Here first you have to take a start box. Okay. Then connector line. Here read two numbers A and B. First you have to read A and B number. Then sum of that A and B. Okay. And display the sum. Right. Then we have to calculate the difference. For that, difference equals to A minus B. This is a procedure box. Then take a flow line. In parallelogram, here we showing again output of that difference. Display the difference. Then we have to take a product. Calculate the product. Product equals to A multiplied by B. Here display the product. Okay. Here all procedure are done. Now we have to stop the flowchart. For take a stop box. Like this you can do a different problems with the help of algorithm and flowchart. Okay children, this is called flowchart and algorithm. Understand children? Okay children, I hope you enjoy this class. Here our computer chapter is over and computer syllabus is also over. Okay. And I already sent the notes to you. Please refer that notes and practice it. Okay. So thank you and once again Sai Ram.